up? Happy Sunday, Sunday fun day. The dog is always ready. Both of them. What up, Jesse? What up, Simba? Jesse, you off to Sunday school or not? Simba's gonna meet you there. One of my sunflowers finally bloomed, and it just looks so beautiful this morning. I got a couple photos, but when I went back and looked at the photos, they weren't even the greatest. I was like, what the hell? But they're like, I want to say the biggest sunflowers I've ever grown. Pretty exciting. Hope everyone's off to a good start this morning. 23 likes on the shenanigans. Holy cow. Feeling special. For real, for real. I don't know if it's supposed to rain today or not, but I gotta do like doggy spa day stuff. So I already got their beds washing. They're like little dog mat. All the fun stuff. Need to clip their nails, brush them. All of the fun stuff. My Dutch is like an absolute prince when it comes to getting his nails done. Like he like pretty much jumps in my lap. He's like so stoked. It's like mommy and me time pretty much. He loves it. And then my Belgian, he used to absolutely hate it. Like he must have had something happen before, but he used to absolutely fucking hate it. Now he's like more like chiller, but I always do the Dutch first so he can learn that it's gonna be okay. But he's a little bunny too. He likes the like kick. And he's got a strong kick. He can send someone flying. It's kind of crazy. But he's gotten so much better. Like, cause I'm like, okay, dude. I know you were a street dog, but we don't be living street dog around here. You get in the bath and you getting your nails done and you getting brushed. He's way better now, but it does help that he watches the Dutch because he doesn't get jealous of the Dutch. But he's like, okay, if he's not freaking out, this must be like a mom bonding time. And it is. Oh, sheet. I actually forgot about that. That's not funny. Happy Father's Day, y'all. Happy Father's Day, Roni. Happy Father's Day, Bama. Bama, last night I was sitting here chatting in the chat, like actually typing in the chat, and I was like, you know what? Bama got that world title on the most timeouts, the most deleted messages. I was like, word, Bama. Howdy, howdy. Happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Father's Day. That's crazy. I've just kind of just been moving about life. Not that I forgot, but I did forget. But shout out to the awesome fathers out there. There's a lot of shitty ones, but shout out to the awesome fathers out there that love their kids and there for their kids, because that's so important. And I know it can't be always easy being a parent, but really shout out to the good dads out there. Y'all deserve to do something nice for yourself. Maybe get your nails done. Maybe go stroll in the park. Maybe drink a beer. Do something nice for yourself today. You deserve it. because she cares about you, Bama. Oh, shit, and then that's your next sentence. What does this profile picture say? Straight out of the country. Yeah. You gonna see any of your kids today, Bama? What are you doing today, Rhodey? I ain't never gonna tell you how you live your life, but we want you here a long time, not a short time, you know? And I remember you telling me about her. Oh, tell Chella I said hello. I was gonna say Chell hello. Chell hello. Call her Cello. No, tell Chona I said hello, beautiful lady. Tell her, sing this to her, Rhodey. Yes, sing this to her. Dancing queen, Shona is the dancing queen. She's gonna teach everyone how to dance. We're gonna have a group dancing Zumba class, you know. Yeah, you're gonna go visit your father, Rhodey. Whatever everyone does with their day, I hope you enjoy it. If you are a father, maybe you're an animal father, a human father. But the world needs better fathers, you know? So, if you a good dad and you know it, enjoy your day. And even if you ain't the best dad, you can still find room for improvement, you know? I know everyone has mixed feelings about days like this. Yeah, Bama. Mm-hmm. You better go on and get. He's trying to delete his messages before they get deleted. Oh, we got a spammer in here, y'all. He probably got his shirt off and shit. Hi, Justine. You know, I ain't talked to my dad in a long time, but it don't mean we don't think about him on these days, you know? Mixed feelings, but very thankful for the role models I had as well. What Sesame Street. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. That's a crazy greeting, James. Jesse been holding out. He went to a damn fairy festival and didn't get no photos of the fucking fairies. Crazy. He's like, I'm out there socializing, but I got a video of me struggling on a pull-up. I got jokes. I'll be struggling too. I like how in your video, Jesse, you were just like, I'm just gonna hang out here. And I know that video continues, so what happens when you start to hang out? Happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day to you. If you're a father. What up, Andre? What up, Beast? Oh yeah, James? What do you mean, like skulls? Like literal skeletons? I'm sorry, I knew it was gonna be a red flag. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Actually, you could be, but I got my own personal age requirement, and that's a no. A to be continued. Yeah, a lot of people never have spoken to their father. It's kind of crazy. Or people just have trauma experiences from their father, or you may have an okay relationship, you may not have one at all. So I'm mindful of days like today, like Mother's Day as well, because some people have gained an angel on days like today. Some people don't even know anybody to celebrate today. And we deserve better too, because it's one of those days that's like, okay, how are we gonna treat today? But I hope everyone does have a good day no matter what's going on, because we deserve love too on days like today if you aren't close to your parents. Yeah, I remember you had mentioned that, James. I hope if for the people that have angel fathers, especially if you were close to them and it's not something easy to talk about, I hope you do something to celebrate them being a good father or the father that they were in your life. And even if you don't have a good relationship with your dad, I don't even talk to mine. I'm gonna remember the good memories, and we'll leave it there. And like Jesse said, maybe I know a couple other people that have come in here and people in my life as well that have never had a relationship with their dad. So just to be mindful on days like today. Some people could be extra sensitive. Some people could pretend that they don't care and they do. Some people could care not at all because they're used to it. So everyone be nice to one another. I don't think I should have to say that around here, but it is good to be mindful as humans that we all have different experiences when it comes to days like today. There are deadbeat individuals all over. Humans, mother, fathers, grandparents, there's those everywhere, you know? But sometimes it's the situation of life, and I don't think they always want that. Like my dad and my brothers didn't talk for a long time, and they probably still don't have relationships. So even when they try to have them later on in life, after all said sadness, you know, everyone has mixed feelings and emotions, and some people will never talk about them or just pretend that everything's okay, if they do ever meet up, you know. So it's kind of confusing being a kid or an adult that is still like forever a kid to a parent, you know, wondering like why things are the way that they are, you know. And sometimes it's not exactly something that they wanted, it was just how life panned out, you know. Sometimes it is, you just never know. With the sunky, what the hell is that, James? Sorry, I feel for the people that have different scenarios about today. I'm one of those people. I may not relate in all the ways that we have with one another, you know, we all have different situations. But I do feel for the ones that will not be reaching out to a father today for whatever reason it may be, you know. It could be out of our control, the universe, situations I explained earlier, examples, so to speak. But my heart goes out to y'all too, because we don't have to be tough all the time, and it's okay to talk about things. But it's also important that we have some good feelings about it and not hold resentment either for the things that we didn't deserve as children, humans, adults with feelings that linger on, you know? James is like, I ain't your daddy, but I be your uncle. What's that, Andre? Yeah, I kind of, you know, my brothers didn't have a relationship with my dad. I had probably the longest relationship with my dad, and they were like envious of that, but it was nothing like they thought. Like we weren't fucking having the time of our lives together by far. Um, but I do feel for men that don't have a structured role model, like a male figure in their life, because it can be very telling for the future. Same thing with women and their mothers. What the hell, names? Oh my god. We're not calling him that. Why do we need to put a race in there, y'all? Oh no, I don't know. I think this is a joke. He did say, did I want to laugh? Internet uncle. You're like my big crazy Libra brother. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at y'all on the same wavelength. Oh, you're inspiring to be James. You saw Bama's profile picture? He's like, I ain't inspiring. I am straight out from the country. Please, y'all, if y'all haven't already, go to Bama's page and check out his I think it's a short. He's sitting out there with his shirt off, and he's sitting there. I know I'm gonna get shit with my shirt off. Yeah, I ain't gonna get shit. So everybody go comment on his video. I'm like Bama over here on OF and shit. He's like, oh, I thought I was on OF, not YouTube. He's like, the country's ladies love the countrymen. Oh, look, you done summoned him back in. You said the words. Andre, can I ask, how old are you and what's your astrology? What up, Harchens? Howdy, howdy. I forgot that I don't think y'all today is your Father's Day. I know that in England you have different Mother's Day than we do. And I don't know about Father's Day. A country time lemonade mixed with sweet tea. Oh my gosh, like literally the little like wannabe Kool-Aid canister. Is that what you're talking about? What up, oh man? Okay, you 31. Welcome to the shenanigans. I've seen you in here before. Is today Father's Day in England too? It's weird that you guys have different Mother's Days than us. Oh, biscuits and gravy. Come on now, we gotta teach you a thing or two. Biscuits and gravy. My dad used to make some bomb ass biscuits and gravy. My best friend would like want to stay over every weekend to get it. And the last time I saw my dad, it was like a ritual that we would do gravy and biscuits. But the last time we saw each other and he made gravy and biscuits, I also made a roast in the slow cooker. I don't know if I was just a hungry kid. I ate it as an adult at another time with my dad and friends, and like everybody ate it, but we could have just still been hungry adults. But it wasn't as great. I was like, what happened here? Nobody tell him though. I told my best friend, she was like in tears. Well, Bama, he could just be a chatter. There's people that chat all the time and don't do a channel. Maybe people don't know what to do a channel about, and we inspire them, you know? Andre, Bama's just looking out. He got some funny humor and stuff, but he's serious as fuck too, and I've been trolled a lot, so Bama's just, he got his troll radar out. But I don't feel those vibes about him, Bama, so we'll ride it out. We'll see where it goes. We are on the internet. Chocolate gravy, ew. I love anything chocolate, but I don't really know if that's... It could be really good. But I'd rather have a chocolate waffle. That's not your job, Bama. You just come in here and chill. You get your laughs in, poke some fun. But Bama's been around since the rip, Andre. So he's just looking out. We've seen some wild things in this chat, so he's just poking around doing what he does. If you say, is he all bark no bite? No, he's a biter. I gotta put him on a choke collar and shit. I'm crazy. We got some dry humor. We poke fun around here, so he's just seeing what's up. But hey, I understand that there's people that are doing different things on YouTube. There's people that are like maybe considering a channel, they don't know where to start, and maybe we inspire you to start here. We'll all check out, see what's popping. I wouldn't say it's an investigation all the time, but it may be. We're just all just seeing what's up with each other, especially because most of us spend a lot of time with each other. So anybody else that comes in the chat, we're like, what's going on here? But we're open to new people, y'all. If you bring good vibes to the table, we ain't gonna knock it. We just ain't gonna do no shenanigans. You ain't doing no dirty danglers around here. And a lot of other things like talking shit and all that stuff. Like, we can poke fun. Talking shit can be fun, but not in a way that everybody getting emotional and shit. No, Kevin. One shot, one opportunity. Go check out my channel and then come back and re-ask. Oh, actually, now you ain't got no fucking shot. Hold on, what did he say so I can put it in the blocks words? Because it's crazy that I even have to still add any of that. Not, I think you're a douchebag pretty much immediately asking that. Oh, I didn't know. I couldn't remember if you said you were in France or not before. Bonjour. Ça va? Yeah, I shouldn't be nice to any of those people because it is immediately insulting. So I get it. Should know better. Because they only try to go down the rabbit hole of pissing me off. I'm just here to love and be loved. Bama, give Jesse a hug. Look, Uncle James over there to get a hug too. On Sundays only is the day of the Lord. Hey, he'll take it. But what are you going to do about Monday through Saturday? What up, Paul? Thanks for posting your stuff in the community. Wow, beautiful work. Truly. Is there... Oh, hey, Andre, is there a place in France? Asking for a friend. We don't use that word, James. I do like good grammar, but I can see what people are saying, Some of us learn different things. It's fine. Although it's very telling if someone ain't an adult, you know what I mean? Yeah, happy Father's Day to you, Paul. I know I was speaking earlier. Today is a mixed feelings for many people and for all of us to be mindful of that. Rather gaining an angel, never talking to your dad, don't talk to him no more, never have. Or you love your dad, whether they're an angel or here or not, and you have a relationship with them, So, all the love to everyone today in the mixed feelings, and and understand that I'm here for y'all too, you know? Life is crazy. And we all have stories to share, and that's made us who we are, with or without our dads, you know? Oh, I don't think Andre knows about the place, Bama. Yeah, we don't take things too seriously around here. I mean, honestly, I do like serious conversations, but most of the time it's just cackling and having fun. It's okay, we'll all just hold ourselves and rock in a fetal position, saying, I love myself. I love others. I'm a good human. I will be good in the world. Hired an AI uncle. What up, Cindy? Bama. Calm me down, Bam Bam. He don't know what place, Bama. Welcome to the chat, Sydney. Yeah, happy Father's Day. I don't know where Father's Day stands for you, but I hope it's a good day. Nothing. I just know that you got your detective suit on. I ain't knocking it. It is what it is. Cause who knows, you know? Sometimes I'd be too nice, and Bama be like, "What the hell going on?" And then sometimes Bama be too mean, and I'm like, "What the hell's going on?" You know? We gotta get a good medium going. It gives me a different perspective. Oh, good Lord, James. You gonna be teaching at Sesame Street? All right, Andre. See you later, alligator. Have a good day. Bama, he don't know that in France that's where the women go. You know, it's probably an American thing. We're just painting pictures of French ladies. I hear you. I apologize about that, Jen. You know, he's still an angel though, so I like to say life continues. But thanks for sharing that with us, because I know that can't be easy. I know you do, Bama. I'm just poking fun. Out there just today, James, it's okay. I accept you for who you are too. Give me a good laugh. I appreciate it. I be laughing at my own jokes, y'all, but I really enjoy that you guys make me actually laugh out loud. Like, I'm like, this is funny. This is way different than just like typing LOL. Yeah, it doesn't, Jesse. You're right about that. You could fill in the gaps and stuff, but that doesn't change that. You know, my oldest brother, I think, had the hardest time not being connected to my dad, and they actually ended up getting together. And I think about it a lot, and I've kind of talked to him about it a little bit, but he ended up going back and not wanting a relationship with our father and stuff. And I just know that it really affected him. It affected all my brothers for sure. I actually have 4 brothers, one that I've never met, but the other 2 brothers, my oldest brother actually just kind of recruited and, or not recruited, he like literally like, what's the word I'm looking for? He just definitely hermited. He went in with his life and really he got married and had kids, and I know he became a good father, and I don't speak to him currently, but I know he became a good father, and there's ways that it works out for the ones that didn't have that father figure. But it's never easy for a man because yeah, they want to have time with their dad, like they want to feel that love even if they don't want to say that out loud. There's a lot I could say to that. I don't ever want to overstep with anyone either because I know that life carries its own baggage for all of us, and we've all dealt with it and coped with it in different ways that sometimes we're always going to be coping, it feels like, it's a constant coping experience. For sure, and how we handle it with emotions and feelings. And so I do tread lightly on days, especially like today, because people feel that a lot more and they think about it. Maybe they go back in time on nostalgia. Maybe you think about what it would be like if it could have been like this, or things like that that we shouldn't think of, but we do. Um, and just kind of coming to peace with where we stand with it. And if anything, it is always a beautiful thing to meet people that can relate to that, to some level, even if we have different experiences, but we can relate to that because it becomes like a safe a safe little outlet, of okay, we know what it feels like to feel like abandoned, pretty much. That's not funny at all, but we know what it feels like to feel like we were the problem to our parents' shenanigans, which is far from the case. I appreciate the good laughs, I can bounce around and do it all because I don't hold back. I don't know what that means. You pushing it now. Enjoy your bike ride, Paul. Get some wind in your hair. Scream if you need to. Let it out. Jam out. Vibe out. But as always, thanks for stopping in. James, you dropping I love yous already? Oh my god. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Rim. Happy birthday to you. Doo-dah. James is gonna take over now. What are you talking about, Andre? One shot, one opportunity. Yeah, Harchez. But we become a lot of who we are because of those things we've been through, whether it's parents, life, jaded, relationships, humans, the world. So I always say, like, if we were to go back and change things, say it takes away the strength that you've gained from it, would you do it? You know? And my answer is always no, even through the sadness of stuff, because it teaches you a lot of things that are real core human values, that like in experiences that I don't know, it's different than just being like a number in society. Like we're all experiencing different things at different times, same times. But I don't believe in coincidences, and I believe like it's important to like have a good little group system of like changing our mindset and like maybe we talk about things and we just let it go and we just feel better, and like maybe we just never thought of something XYZ way, or we have thought of things similar ways and we've never spoke to anyone about it, you know? It's like a good safe place. I don't want to say Bama called it, but you know, I always take it in mind because sometimes he's hot-headed, but sometimes I am too, and sometimes I'm too nice. So it's definitely a food for thought for me, especially with like, you know, Bama having experience and stuff and seeing how people act on YouTube. It's noting. Yeah, or the right binoculars. Oh my gosh, can you imagine me and James to be sitting outside? We both have binoculars. We can have like little like drones or something to fly to each other and drop snacks. I don't know why we couldn't just walk up to each other, but I just think it would be funny since your neighbor hates you sitting outside. Then I'm sitting outside too. We're both live streaming. That was a full on paint a picture moment. See, I needed to change around because I'm down with serious chats, but I know that sometimes people don't want to have them either, and I get that. But I also want to keep today light and more fun because we do need to be mindful of everyone's experience about today or feelings about today. You have a portal? Yeah, me too. Jesse's speaking from the heart. And by the way, Rem, if you don't play, you won't win. Manifest some numbers. You gotta do your part too, because the universe, if you show up and you do your part, the universe will pay back in tenfolds. Bet. But us humans, we get distracted, jaded, sad, lazy, confused. Like, whenever we pour into soul meaningful shit, it comes back. I don't know if the lottery is that, but the universe also knows that money talks here, you know? So I think it does still show up and provide, but we have to be humble and ready for it. I'll talk to you later, James. Be like, what up, Droney? Morning, Rose. You picking up what I'm laying down? And if I'm being honest, I think a lot of people don't hit the lottery because you A, don't play, or you wouldn't be good with that amount of money. Because we got a lot of people doing that. And the ones that have a lot of money, I don't know what karma holds for them. So it's all about how you treat things like that as well. And I'm not saying we're not deserving because we've all been through some shit. But I think money changes a lot of things too for people. I don't know, man. I used to love the $5 to go to the ice cream. Literally used to love when my dad gave me some money and go. I'm just kidding. No, I feel it. I feel it. But my dad would make me earn my money too. I told you he had lawn care companies. My dad was always a little entrepreneur, so I do tap into that side of him, of always trying to be on the grind. But learning the experience, it's like priceless. It teaches you different value. Have you been in here before, Jen? Is that a dog? Much healing and love to you today, Jen. What up, Last Beer? Happy Sunday. I set up an appointment with my tattoo artist, so fingers crossed that everything goes well. I was like, yeah, I need some ink therapy too. What you mean? You get any more filling in? Somebody hide that critter. He ain't supposed to be in here. How the hell he get a mod wrench? He ain't supposed to even be in here. I think I'm gonna go on the 5th, so after 4th of July. And we were like talking about all kinds of like things for like a podcast idea, which is really cool because we can just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I was like brainstorming. He sent me like this whole thing yesterday after we got off the phone. Was like, hey, I'm gonna go do some research and listen to some audio. I was like, this was a calling, and my spiritual stuff was telling me that I may be presented with something like kind of like a business endeavor type of thing, and I'm pretty sure this is what it is. I need to go back and reread it. Anyways. Yeah, who the hell does this ramble rebel this rebel Bama boy? Who the hell this? New phone, who this? Is this some genie in the bottle shit? This is literally your birthday. What do you want to be presented with? Everyone say happy birthday to Ren. It's his mother effing birthday. Yeah, I thought it was even more sinking and perfect timing to have reached out to him. I saw this person at the store that looked just like his sister, and I've been thinking about him. So I was like, I need to reach out to him. And it was perfect timing. He's like, I'm actually coming like soon. And I was like, oh shit. Look at him. Yeah, Slosin in the chat. Look at him spamming and shit now. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. It's been a very long time. I'm hoping that it all goes well. Like, so I'm gonna put my eggs in that basket, but I'll leave it up to the universe as always. I started playing around with some AI art last night. We're trying to make a tattoo of me and the pups, and then my parrot like together. And I actually made one that was like almost what I'm looking for, and I think he could probably tweak it. Um, but yeah, I was like, okay, because I haven't played around with AI. Like I did like years ago, like a couple images that I saved. But I was actually like playing around with it before I went to sleep last night, and I was like, this is kind of cool. I was like, interesting. I can see how it sucks for artists entirely. But my tattoo artist was like saying, oh, my life's so much easier now because we've known each other since we were like kids, literally. So he's like, yeah, it makes my life so much easier. He's like, what would take me like 3 hours to draw now takes me like 3 minutes, 3 seconds. So it is crazy how far we've come, like in the world. It's also cool when you link up with someone that has seen life change with you somewhat, you know. Thanks for stopping in, Jesse. I hope you treat yourself today because you deserve it. I know even if you're working, but make some time to treat yourself. You're a good human too, no matter what. I don't think anybody can time you out, Bama. Oh wait, who's this Bama boy in here? I'm gonna go ahead and touch up old tattoos. I don't want to get the dog tattoo yet. That would be like maybe his next trip in the fall or something. But I'm gonna go back and touch up everything because it's been a long time. And it's not like I'm gonna touch up at least my right side, which is like my peacock and my chick on my arm and my angel wings on my back because they're all kind of together and they're a lot of the same color. So I think I'm gonna just chop up all that side and then later on do my other ones. I want to touch everything up before I do anything new. Jesse, I ain't even gonna give you a timeout. Have my approval. I don't know about that. You wanna get that in writing? No, I'm just kidding. I thanks for being you too, man. I appreciate you. You've brought really good vibes to the chat, good laughs, good energy, and I like the conversation. So we definitely appreciate you around here. Myself and the dogs included, and Bama, and Mela, of course. And even let's remember though that James said that you should be a mod, and I was already scoping it out. But if we're gonna give credit, James said that you should be a mod, and I could tell Bama liked you. But I remember the conversations we had in the beginning. You were telling about your childhood and stuff, so those things are not forgotten. I appreciate like conversations that aren't always easy to be had, um, but the approach of them being had is always telling for me. This kid done spam the chat, yo. I'm about to ride out of here too. I gotta go to a couple stores before it gets crazy, and I gotta finish up things around here. Yeah, he had some Spidey Sesame Street senses. I don't even think you knew you got a timeout. You too, last beer. Cheers to getting some therapy, some ink therapy. Thanks for stopping in today, this morning, y'all. We'll probably chat later, throw it up on the fish tank, but I gotta get sheet done. What the hell did I just read? Yeah, I don't have a ball sack, but I'll send you to a timeout. You better stop playing. Oh, I'm not tattooing everything. I'm going to touch up my other stuff. And then I want something of the dogs and my parrot and another little birdie. I have a few little birdies in heaven, so I want to do like a little birdie theme. But I don't know. I'm not doing everything. That's not what I'm doing. Happy birthday, Ren. Leaving in protest? I cannot. You should get another time, Alabama. What up, Taz? Only 22 minutes left. I don't know what time you sent that, but you celebrate until you just don't wanna. But you should always celebrate life, you know? So happy birthday anyways. Double giggles, how old are you? Sorry, y'all. I was doing part 1 of doggy spa day. So, got nails done, got them brushed, about to give them baths, washing the beds. I got one bed already dried, so that's cool. The other one takes like quite a few hours to dry. So, getting that done early. And then the grocery store. I hope everyone has a beautiful day. No matter what today means to you, you deserve to have a beautiful day. And holy cow, 43 likes!